To make sure that I have good contrast, sometimes you need to add a little box behind your text. So let's look at this design, for example. Everything looks good here for contrast because it's black and white, but up here I've actually placed my artist statement, and that's really difficult to read. So I'm going to create a rectangle, and I'm going to fill that in with a color. So I'm just going to do pink for now, and I want to remove the stroke, the black stroke on the outside. So I'm just going to move that down to 0. Then I move this rectangle over to my layout, and I actually want it to be behind my text. So I'm going to select my text, and I'm going to move it to the front. So I'm going to right click by holding Control on the Mac, and then I'm going to say Arrange, Bring to Front. And I'm going to move this down in there, and you're going to see, well, there's my text. You can see the text a little bit better here. Now, that pink doesn't really go with anything on my design, so I'm going to change this color to something that's already in one of my photos. So I'm going to get the eyedropper tool, and I'm going to choose this yellow color. Now I can read that text, Shift W to look. I can read that text much better. And let's see here, I don't need it as big, so I'm going to adjust this just to be perfect. And that kind of covers up a little bit of my photo, which is okay, but I want to be able to see a little the photo behind. So I'm going to change the opacity of this rectangle, and I'm going to just use this slider tool to move it down a little bit. If I move it too far, I can't see the text at all. I want to have a good contrast here. So I'm just going to move it into about 85. Let's see how that looks by holding Shift W again. Yep, now I can read that, and I can still see some of the photo coming from behind. So that is how you can change the opacity on an object.